All right, it's Saturday, June 10th, 2023, and following a disappointing day of personal sports bets on my website yesterday, we did still manage to stay hot in that extra daily bet package. We had a rough day yesterday. It was not good, but we did cash on our extra daily bet. We had a nice play on the Angels, and we did still manage to cash in that game despite losing a bunch of other bets. I'm kicking myself for that. But that is going to put us now at 6-0 in our last 6 extra daily bets on my website. So we are staying hot in that package. And the good news is I have another extra daily bet going off here today. Now, real quick, guys, if you do decide to sign up for that membership here today, you're going to get access to my extra daily bet package for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to my daily best play every single day for the next 30 days, absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. So hopefully we're going to try to stay hot in that package and have a much better day overall. Just terrible. Bad on me. I got to do a better job. I feel like shit from that horrible day yesterday. Dumbass. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some free content. D-backs, Tigers. I got a bunch of people texting me right now. Cannot read my notes. Guys, give me a break. It's 6 in the morning. D-backs, Tigers, 1:10 Eastern start time. Arizona's minus 130, totals 9. Ryan Nelson for the D-backs. Matthew Boyd for Detroit. Now, Boyd's got a losing record on the year with an ERA of 5.57. This Tiger lineup is also having all kinds of problems getting across the plate, kind of like me winning games yesterday. Pathetic. They are dead last in runs per game. Now, they're facing an Arizona team who loves to hit the baseball on the road. These guys are currently a top 5 run-producing team away from home. Corbin Carroll's got a team-high 13 home runs. Christian Walker's the club leader in RBI. Now, injury-wise, Lourdes Gurriel is questionable for the D-backs. Kyle Lewis is still out. Meanwhile, for Detroit on the other side, Vierling and Green are still out for them. Now, total-wise, Arizona's gone 62% to the over this year when they bat first. Meanwhile, Detroit's 13-7 to the over against the National League. Give me Arizona minus 130, over 9. Next ball game, Marlins, White Sox, 2:10 Eastern start time. Miami's minus $120, totals 8.5. Sandy Alcantara for the Fish. Michael Kopech for Chicago. Now, Kopech's just 3-5 on the year with an ERA in the 4s. The Chicago hitters are also in the bottom 10 in team batting average. They're facing Sandy Alcantara on the mound for Miami. He's got 67 strikeouts with a 1.22 whip. Miami's also had little issue getting base runners this year. They're a top 5 hit-producing team on the road in the National League. Luis Arias is hitting a league-best 400 at the plate. He's been awesome, always on base. And he's also a top 10 OPS guy as well. Meanwhile, Jorge Soler, he's the team leader in homers and runs batted in. Now, Garcia and Chisholm are still out for the Fish. Billy Hamilton inactive. Let's try to spit that out better. Billy Hamilton inactive for Chicago. The White Sox went 60% to the under in their last 10. Meanwhile, Miami saw 5 out of their last 7 interleague road games stay under the total themselves. Give me Miami minus 120, under 8.5. So one thing about me, if I lose games, I'm pissed off about it. I don't just shake it off and act like nothing happened. I tell you, that was a disgusting day yesterday. Thank goodness we're still hot in the extra daily bet. All right, next game. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get over that. Bad day. Next bet, or next package. Next game. Sorry, I'm so befuddled from that horrible day yesterday. Reds, Cardinals, 2:15 East. St. Louis is minus 165, totals 8.5. Miles Michaelis for St. Louis. Andrew Abbott for Cincinnati. And out of just a handful of innings, the lefty Abbott, he's yet to allow an earned run. The Reds have also done a decent job cashing in on the run line. They're actually covering the 1.5 in 62% of their divisional ball games. And speaking of divisional games, the Cards do have a losing record against NL Central opponents. They also have one of the more lackluster pitching staffs in the National League. Matter of fact, these guys allow more hits per game at home than any other team except for one. Now, Miles Michaelis, he's also seen his whip creep up to a 1.34. And injury-wise, O'Neill and Nootbaar are still out for the Cards. Jake Fraley's questionable for Cincinnati. And total-wise, the Reds have gone 17-12 to the over in their travels. Meanwhile, St. Louis is 61% to the over against National League opponents at Busch Stadium. Give me Cincinnati plus 1.5, over 8.5. Next matchup, Twins, Blue Jays, 307 East. Now, this game's currently off the board. Looks like Joe Ryan for Minnesota. Toronto's still trying to figure out who's throwing the first pitch. They have not confirmed a starter yet. But regardless of who it is, Toronto's playing some pretty good baseball at home. They've got a .600 win percentage in front of their own fans. They're also no stranger to running the base paths because they got plenty of guys on them. They're currently leading the AL East in hits per 9 at the plate. Bo Bichette's got he's the team leader in most offensive stats. He's also got the 4th highest batting average in the major leagues. Meanwhile, Matt Assless Chapman and Vlad Guerrero, they have almost 70 RBI between the both of them. Now they're taking on a Minnesota team who lost 5 out of their last 6, and they average only 1.5 runs a game during that span. The Twins also play their worst baseball on the road. They're 4 games below 500, and they strike out more than any other lineup in baseball. Gallo, Buxton, and Gordon are out for Minnesota. Polanco is questionable. Meanwhile, for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier's questionable. Jansen's still out. Give me Toronto getting the job done for some money line cash. And with that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Arizona Diamondbacks minus 130, over 9. Miami Marlins minus $1.20, under 8.5. Cincinnati plus 1.5, over 8.5. Give me Toronto getting the job done for some money line cash. Colorado plus 1.5, over 12.5. Baltimore minus 160, under 9. LA Dodgers minus $1.10, under 9 runs. Pittsburgh plus 1.5, under 9. Milwaukee minus 170, over 9.5. Tampa Bay minus 130, over 7.5 runs. Washington Nationals plus 1.5, over 9.5. Houston plus $1.10, under 8. Give me the over 8.5 in the Red Sox-Yankees game. Chicago Cubs plus 1.5, getting the job done for some run line cash with my next and final free pick for the video. Give me the LA Angels minus 145, over 9. With that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. Now, if you guys do end up getting a package here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. You get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast every single day during that stretch. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.